What's up, Dunk Squad? It's Wayne Duncan, No Vision Duncan, and we're back with year 3 of the Madden 23 Houston Texans Realistic Rebuild. If you tuned in to part 2, we improved. We saw some improvement, but still wasn't good enough to win the AFC South, still wasn't good enough to make the playoffs. We only had one more win than we had the season before, going from 5 wins to 6 wins, but did good in free agency. The draft, we did what we needed to do. Could have did better. Wasn't one of our strongest drafts, but I think here in year 3, it will be a make or break year. And with that being said, let's waste no more time. Let's meet the squad. Let's meet the team. Let's meet the roster before the preseason starts here in year 3. And when I say make or break year, I'm referring to the quarterback position, and I'm referring to this man right here, Davis Mills, going into a 4th year of his rookie deal. I think this is the contract year for him. So this is the make or break year for Davis Mills. He has to prove that he can be our franchise quarterback. Does not have that quarterback of the future tag anymore. We've passed on quarterbacks in the past 2 drafts. Don't think we're going to be passing on quarterback in the next upcoming draft or free agency. So Davis Mills, this is it. Sam Darnold still here as the backup quarterback. Running back Dameon Pierce, who had a down season last season, but I think overall the whole running game had a down season, under 1,000 yards, under 4 yards per carry, had a couple of fumbles. McDonald, who was our backup rookie running back, power back last season, can be better, but Jack Anderson was the MVP when it comes to all the running backs. He had a kickoff return touchdown, kickoff for a touchdown. Fullback, we drafted this guy, Eddie Blunt, at competition to Troy Hairston. But receiver John Mechie, who was consistent, had a 1,000-yard season again, going into his 3rd year in the league now. Nico Collins was like a couple of yards shy of 1,000 yards. Amari Rodgers emerged on the scene as our wide receiver 3. But this guy, Tyrone Charles, I think we got like in the 4th round, 95 speed, 97 acceleration. You already know he's going to be our return man. Then Lance Stanley was the guy we drafted last year. Tight end, we got Breven Jordan, who had a big breakout season. I called it. I said it in the preseason. I said this was going to be the breakout season for him, and look what he did. 88 catches. I think he led the team in receptions, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, Pro Bowl nod, and he went up to star dev. So shout out to Breven Jordan. Christian Davis, this was, I think, like in the 3rd round. The computer made the pick. We ran out of time. We didn't know who to take. But I'm not going to let that pick affect Tegan Cotoriano. I think he still would be our backup tight end. He does have the future starter tag, though. So I got to keep that on notice. Laramie Thompson still here at left tackle. We did extend him to a big 4-year deal. We drafted the guy to sit behind him to add more depth. Kenyon Green still at left guard. Brought in Logan Stenberg to be his backup. Cam Whitfield will take over for Justin Britt, who we did not re-sign. He will be our day 1 starter rookie center. Still have Jimmy Morrison behind him. Cole McKee will be our right guard. No more A.J. Cann to add competition to him. But we brought in Brian Winters to be that mentor for him. And then right tackle, our 1st-round pick from last season, Kerry Hayden, will be our right tackle with Deculus being the backup. Ramon Ware was our 1st-round pick this season in the draft. But he was a left outside linebacker. We moved in the left hand. He goes up from a 76 to a 77. Disappointed there was no dev trait, but y'all know me. I will make the picks that's right for the team, despite the dev trait, don't want to say despite the overall, but despite the dev trait, it was the right pick for us. We needed an edge rusher, and I think we got one in Ramon, where he could go up in season, could go up at the end of the season, so that Boring Brown dev trait probably won't stay boring for long. We brought in William Golston because mentor probably will retire at the end of the season too. Right in Jonathan Grenard, who had an okay season last season, not as great as his 1st season. We had a bunch of draft picks too. Like we had like 3 7th-round draft picks, 2 6th-round picks, like multiple 3rd-round picks, multiple 2nd-round picks. So you're going to see a lot of rookies on this team. Carl Anderson is the backup guy that we drafted. Signed Dalvin Tomlinson to replace Malik Collins, pair him up with Vassell, our other 1st-round pick from last season, who had a great rookie season. Runner-up defensive rookie of the year, Roy Lopez, who's lost his depth trait last season, but he's going to be a good 3rd defensive tackle for us, along with Thomas Booker and Michael Dwumfor. Left outside linebacker Deion Jones, going into his 2nd season with us, kind of regressed, lost his star depth trait down to normal. Dakota Howard, though, this was one of the 7th-round picks, right? 63 overall. but a hidden dev. Don't know what we're going to do with him. Not going to play a lot. Probably going to lose the dev traits. Probably only start anyway, but adds more depth. Hell, if he keeps that dev trait, could be the replacement for Deion Jones. Not a scheme fit, though, at that left side linebacker position, but hey, let him learn behind Deion Jones. But Elijah Allrich, who's one of our first-round picks this season, probably the highest potential pick for us. He does have the hidden depth, unlike Ramon Ware, the left end. But I think he's going to be a great middle linebacker for us. Taking over for Christian Kirksey. We still have Jake Hansen. Christian Harris still on the right side. Got his star dev trait back that he should have never lost last season anyway. But glad to have him back with his star dev. KJ Coleman, who was another one of those rookies we drafted. We still have Garrett Wallow on the team. Jeff Okudah was another one of our big free agent signings along with Dalvin Tomlinson. Des King, who went up to superstar dev. Now he's back to star dev. Pro Bowl season for him last season. Derek Stingley, who's kind of banged up last season. And then we have Dwayne Go, who had a hidden dev last season, lost it. And we drafted another big cornerback, Ricky Felix. Good return man, good fifth cornerback. I like our cornerback room a lot. Nasir Adderley, shout out to the safeties, along with Eric Murray, who's not on the team no more. But Nasir Adderley had multiple picks. Jalen Petrie had multiple picks. It was a good year for the secondary overall. Kicker Fairborn only missed two field goals in 2 years. I think he's the GOAT kicker, at least in this universe of this realistic franchise for the Houston Texans here in Madden 23. And then Cameron Johnson, who we appointed team captain last season, who was a Pro Bowler the season prior. We decided to bring him back on a 1-year contract extension. But that is the team. I think we have a couple of team captain slots available because we lost Christian Kirksey. So we may just have one spot available. Who's going to get it? I'm thinking Breven Jordan. Made the Pro Bowl last season, went over 1,000 yards. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Breven Jordan. Breven Jordan, congratulations on the team captain award. See patch on his jersey. And do we have another one? We don't. So congratulations, shout out, salute. Breven Jordan. Now we can get on to the preseason where we don't need as many injuries. We were banged up last season too. There was 1 week where we had 3 injuries all in one, and it kind of like slowed us down a little bit. And I hope that does not happen this season. First game though against the Giants, we did fire our offensive coordinator and signed a new offensive coordinator, one that had the power run scheme fit that fits Lovie Smith's offensive scheme. So I hope that helps out. Let's simulate the next game. We really don't have any position battles going on like how we did last season. It is going to be Davis Mills as the starter for this season. And let's simulate the final preseason game. We're 0-2 right now. And we go 0-3. Shootout, though, in the final preseason game against Dallas. And let's see how everybody did in the stats. And let's not click on the team schedule. Don't care how we did in the games individually. I want to see how everybody did individually in the stats, not just the games. Just click the wrong button. Davis Mills, he's played really good in every preseason game. And he got off to a hot start, MVP start last season. It's just he can't stay consistent throughout the season. But when we look at his stats, over the past 3 seasons, including the rookie year, he's improved every single year. Look at that. 4,500 passing yards, 30-plus touchdowns. It's just the picks got to cut down on. Offensive line has to protect him a little bit better. But Sam Darnold had a great preseason, too. Maybe I should have gave him a fair competition for the starting job, but Sam Darnold will make the team as the backup quarterback. Pierce McDonald, they were just okay. Amari Rodgers, unsung hero. Deculus, Burke, that's why they're backups, giving up sacks. Christian Harris led the team in tackles. Jonathan Gennard with the sacks. Roman Ware had a sack and 3 TFLs. Des King half a sack and a pick. Jake Hansen with the pick. Fairborn does not miss. And inside the 20 twice. And now we do have to cut 12 players. We have a lot of people on the roster. A lot of people, especially because of the draft that we just had. A lot of picks. Probably had the most picks in the draft. Jet Anderson, Kylan Hill's here. The fullback, I am going to put now Harrison. We had a good first season with him. Last season, we did not run the ball well. Is it because of the fullback? Don't know how much the fullback really affects. Now, this rookie has a better lead block, not better impact block, but better lead block, better run block finesse, better run block power, better run block in general. Do we go with the rookie? Harrison is a scheme fit, though. So what I am going to do, I'm going to put Blonde on the practice squad and just keep him around unless he gets stolen from us. Our receivers, one of these guys I just saw on the depth chart was a good return man. I think it was this guy Miles Barker, who has a lot of speed. So I'm going to keep Miles Barker, but I am going to move Brandon Hawkins to the practice squad. And then tight end, this guy Tarquin Ward, he will go on the practice squad. The offensive line should be fine, should have enough. Defensive end, though. So Tyler Drayton, he will go on the practice squad. We will keep Bigsby from last season. We will keep Dormfar and Booker. We will keep Higgins. Kind of want to keep most of these guys. Garrett Wallow probably will get cut. He's probably the odd man out. Khalil Dorsey, he can get released. And LaMarcus Carter can go on the practice squad. I think we have an extra kicker. We have extra safety. So Vernon McKinley the third. Don't know how he got on the team, but he can go on the practice squad. And then strong safety, we have two more guys down here. They were on the practice squad last season. We'll just release them now. And then we had an extra kicker that was on the practice squad from last season. He will get released. So if we do have to cut a couple more players, I think Garrett Wallow will be one, or the left outside linebacker. Yeah, it is a couple of players. So we'll go back over. We just kept too many players. So we'll just go back over those. So Wallow or Higgins. I think I would rather probably keep Wallow and just put Higgins on the practice squad. That way they're technically both a part of the team. And then I want to keep Bigsby. I want to keep that receiver. I want to keep Anderson, the return man. Corners I want to keep. We might just have to cut Wallow. I'm going to cut Garrett Wallow. He's overstayed his welcome, and we'll just release him. He lost his job to this rookie right here, KJ Coleman. He has better potential. So that is the team. We're going to upgrade the players. We are going to adjust the lineup, set up the depth chart. Hopefully the computer does not mess with the depth chart. And it did not let me upgrade the players. Okay. I will just adjust the lineup then. No scenarios for any breakouts or standouts from training camp and preseason, but Pierce McDonald, going with Jet Anderson over Kylan Hill. Fullback will be Harrison, followed by the rookie Christian Davis and maybe McDonald. Receiver, we're going to go with John Mechie, Collins Rogers, Charles Stanley Booker. Tight end, we're going to go with Ashley Davis, that tight end. Go with Tunsil. Offensive line should always be set. We're going to go with Ware, Ghost, and Bigsby. Grenard, Anderson, Bigsby. Defensive tackle, we're going to go with Tomlinson, Vassell, Lopez. I kind of want to just start Vassell over Tomlinson, but we'll just do it like that. Deion Jones, Howard, Ulrich, the rookie, and then we've got Hanson, Christian Harris, Coleman, Hanson, Okuda. I'm going to go with Derek Stingley as a starter, followed by Okuda King. King will be in the slot. Free safety, Nasir Adderley, Franklin, Petrie, Arnold. And then kick return, we're going to go with Charles, the wide receiver. We're going to go with Gold, the fifth corner. And then other corner, Felix. And then Punt return, we'll go with Charles again. Actually, I forgot about my boy, Jet Anderson. Jet Anderson's going to be back there. And then Gold can be the punt returner, followed by Felix, Des King, all the cornerbacks, and Barker. Go at receiver. We'll go with Barker right there. And then kickoff start will be Cameron Johnson's long snapper will be Whitfield. McKee. We could put Brian Winters in, the mentor, as the long snapper, but we'll keep the rookie center. Third down back will be Dameon Pierce, and then we'll put Jet Anderson in. I just like him. I like what he did last season. That's why we put him over Kylan Hill. Dameon Pierce is the power back. Maybe we should go with McDonald as the more power back, see if that has a difference this season. And then slot receiver, we are not gonna do Amari Rogers. We are going to do John Mechie. And then left end will be Ware. Right end will be Grenard. D tackle will be Tomlinson, Vassell. They have Golston here, but we're going to go with Lopez. Sub linebacker is going to be Aldridge, the rookie, and Christian Harris. We're going to put them over Deion Jones because he's starting to regress. And then slot cornerback will be Des King, followed by the rookie from last season, Gold, and Felix. That is the team. That is the lineup. Can't upgrade the players for some reason. We kick off the season division opponent, the Tennessee Titans, who I think swept us last season, ran all over us with Derrick Henry. We got to fix that, too. We can't stop the run. We can't run the ball. Anything that has to do with running the ball, can't stop. And I think this is a season where I would say went from 5 to 6. I'm going to say about 8 wins. I think we can finish 8 and 9, and if the division has a bad year, maybe try to win that division at 8 and 9 or second wild card, or just improve the 8 and 9. Don't even really have to make the playoffs. Y'all know I want to make the playoffs. I want to win every season. But 8 wins would be a win for me. Let's look at the prospects. As I do see no quarterback. So in a year where Davis Mills is in a contract year, has approved to us, we have to either commit to him. There is no top 10 quarterback in this class. Well, may have to look at free agency then. But we are 79 overall, so yeah, we are improving, and we're 79s all across the board. We started the season really good last season. We were like 3-1 at one point. We won the first game, the second game. So can we do that again? Can we have that same type of magic? 21-6, we dominate the Tennessee Titans at home. I mean, we couldn't stop the run, but we were able to run the ball. Not a lot of passing yards like we were doing last season, but we did not turn the ball over. We were great on third down. We were at 14-3 at the half. 3 touchdowns for MVP always early on in the season. Davis Mills trying to make some mills this season. We beat Malik Willis. We shut down Derrick Henry. 74 yards for Derrick Henry, that's shutting him down. Pierce, 71 yards. McDonald, 31. And receiving Nico Collins, 2 touchdowns, Mechie 53 yards, touchdown for Breven Jordan, the Pro Bowler from last season. Larry McTonsil gave up a couple of sacks. But Roman Ware, the rookie, left in with a sack, already making an impact. And no picks, no field goals, 2 punts inside the 20, no special teams touchdown. No problems in Houston, though, as we get the dub over the Tennessee Titans, 21-6, winning our first division game of the season. Now we have the Buffalo Bills, and we have a new injury. Teagan, torn pectoral muscle, out for the season. He's gone. He is gone. So what we're going to do, we're going to place him on IR. That rookie tight end is going to play now. And that kind of sucks for Teagan Catoriano because I had moved him up as the second tight end. And now he just lost his job because of injury. No Jameis Winston. But now we have to go sign another tight end. I don't know if I think we do have one on the practice squad. So we can just promote him to the active roster. And that's what we're going to do. And it wasn't Collins who is better in the scheme. It was actually Ward. So we are going to promote him and sign him from the practice squad. That's what the practice squad is for. Have injuries, go to the practice squad. But week 2 against the Bills, see if we can beat them. They're 84 overall all across the board. They're going to be very difficult to beat. And I will back up my statement with that result. 38-14. We get blown out by the Bills. We're running the ball, though. Seems like we fixed that problem. They dropped 21 points in the third quarter, 2 picks from Davis Mills, 3 sacks from the offensive line, followed by Sam Darnold getting sacked. Pierce is running the ball better. At least we're running the ball better. Now, if we can just pass the ball, Diggs just destroyed us with 3 touchdowns. If we can just pass the ball like we were doing last season, maybe we can do something. Tyron Charles got in. Don't know why. They must have messed up my depth chart when I signed that damn tight end. Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Tre'Davious White, their defense. Fairbarn, what happened? Missed 2 field goals. What happened? It's not the Fairbarn I know. You only missed 2 field goals in 2 years, not 2 field goals in the same game. Mock draft 1 is out, but I have to check the slot receiver because with that tight end signing, where is John Mechie? Okay, John Mechie is out. Nico Collins will be in the slot. That makes a lot of sense. Was wondering why the rookie wide receiver Charles was getting in. Mock draft 1 is out. I do not want to see us in the top 5. Want some more respect on our name, and we're not in the top 5. We are actually number. Why are we all the way down the board? Do they think we're going to win the Super Bowl? They think we're going to go to the AFC Championship game. Earl Meeks, right in. Okay, with the 1-1 record, we are projected to go to the AFC Championship game right now. Everybody in the division, of course, is 1-1. We have the Green Bay Packers. Don't know if they have Aaron Rodgers still, but a team that we tried to trade Brandon Cooks to, ended up trading him to the Lions, and we lose 28-24. So kind of off to a bumpy start here in year 3. We're running the ball, but we're still losing. Davis Mills not doing what he was doing early last season. Pierce is back, receiving touchdown for Quandre. Amari Rodgers playing against his old team. Breven Jordan. We need John Mechie. We need our number 1 target at wide receiver. No pressure from the defense. No picks. No punts inside the 20. No field goals. And we get an L. And we start the season 1-2. And Jaguars 1-2. Titans and Colts both 2-1. Now we have the Detroit Lions, who I think still have Brandon Cooks. Fullback just got signed off the practice squad by the Patriots. Is it the Brandon Cooks revenge game? It is, and they beat us in overtime, 27-21, and we start the season 1-3. Lovie Smith's job could be on the line. Davis Mills' job could be on the line. Don't know who we're going to replace him with, though, because it looks like there's no quarterbacks in the draft. We could not pass. We could not run. I mean, Davis Mills played fine. He's just not throwing a lot of, I don't get it. I know John Mechie is out. And Brandon Cooks was the leading receiver in the game. I told you that high-powered offense. We set that up for you, Lions. We set that up. I saw the potential in you guys and wanted to give you another receiver to put you out over the top. Roman Ware, 2 sacks, a pick for the other rookie, first-round pick, Auburn. Jeff Okudah playing against his old team, so it was the Jeff Okudah revenge game. Mike Hughes had a pick, who was the replacement, I guess, for Jeff Okudah. But we are 1-3. Not good. Not a good start. Now we have the 1-3 Jags. We have another injury on our hands, and weekly award winner, and that's gonna go to Jeff Okudah. 10 tackles, 1 interception against his former Detroit Lions team. Now, who is this new injury? We already have John Mechie out. He must be back, but now there goes our rookie middle linebacker. Pulled his groin. Out 3 weeks. They did not tell me that John Mechie was back. He must have just came back for this game. So I will go to the depth chart. And this offline, I think I'm going to go online to risk it for the next rebuild that we do. because this thing is moving so damn slow. John Mechie is back. So we're going to go at him as the starter. I hope they did not change anything else. So middle linebacker, we're going to go at Hanson. So let's go to sub linebacker real quick. All right, they changed a lot of stuff around. So we're going to go with Jake Hanson. Jones, slot Carl. Come on, man. I should not have to go in here and do this every time. I really should not have to go in here and do this shit every time. Reset the whole damn thing. Did they do the returners too? Yeah, they did. It should be Jet Anderson. And then punt return should be, Gold, King, Felix, Barker. Come on, man. This is so stupid. This is so stupid, man. Leave my depth chart alone. Simple. Had the Jaguars. I'm glad I caught that early before I just started simulating away. John Mechie is back for this game. Very important division game. And we lose again by a field goal. Now I'm starting to lose my patience a little bit because we were improving. And now we're just falling off. Just falling off a cliff. I don't know what it is. And it's not even Davis Mills. He's not the problem. We brought in a new offensive coordinator for this season. The running game is better. The passing game, maybe I should have kept the offensive coordinator. Maybe I messed up Davis Mills switching his offensive coordinator here in what could be his final season here in Houston. But, man, I know some of these games are close. Lost by field goal, lost in overtime, lost by 4. Really, it's just that Bills game that was one-sided. So maybe we're just having a lot of bad luck when it comes to the end of the games. Now we have the 0-5 Jets. Y'all know this is a setup. We have the 1-4 Texans against the 0-5 Jets, and we beat them. Okay, so we beat a team that we should beat, kind of save our season. We couldn't afford to go 1-5. We do go to 2-4, and we ran the ball. We are not passing the ball, man. I think it's because we changed our offense coordinator. I really do. Davis Mills, maybe his time is up. Receivers are not doing what they were doing last season. Same receivers. Same quarterback, Des King with the pick. Fairbairn is not even the same anymore. He's already missed 3 field goals on the season, more than he has in 2 years, man. 2 seasons. Already missed more in those 2 seasons. But we just got done losing to the Jaguars, so we can't let them sweep us. We're only a game behind in the AFC South. Colts leading it 3-3. So this is a very important game. Playoff implications, division implications. Can we win? Can't, man. Don't know how much losing I could take. 31-13. The passing game. I think I'm going to put Sam Darnold in next game. I really do. After that performance right there, I think I'm going to bench Davis Mills after the bye week, and I think I'm going to go at Sam Darnold at least for a game to see if he can give us a spark. We got to try something. Jeff Okuda with the pick. We got to try something. So we gotta try something. We got to try something. Let's look at the stats for Davis Mills really quick, and I will evaluate, think on it. For one game, maybe this will spark him. So we'll check out Mock Draft 2 and see where they was projected. Top 10, they was taking a right in. We have contracts up. I know Davis Mills is one. He's not getting paid right now. He's not getting paid right now. We will wait and sit on it. Nico Collins, I think this is another hard one. We have John Mechie. We have Amari Rogers, who we can always upgrade, but he's been playing well, but not this season. Nico Collins is not playing well this season, but he's been playing well. He's our big body receiver, but we could get another upgrade to pair it with John Mechie, so we don't know. I don't think anybody is safe besides Breven Jordan right now for a contract extension. We're going to do player friendly. We're going to up the money, and we're going to pay him. And he wants more money. He wants to be greedy. He thinks because he made the Pro Bowl last season, he's a top 5 tight end. Davis Mills, it's really cheap, but I just don't think he's earned it. And it is the Sam Darnold has interest. We're going to pay, or not pay, we're going to play, not pay Sam Darnold and put him in at least for this next game, at least, and see how he performs. And we have 2 division games, so these games are really important too. So I am kind of risking it. The defense seems to not be playing that bad, though. So Elijah Aldridge, our rookie middle linebacker, who's not even playing right now because he is injured. Is he back? Don't know his dev trait, and I'm just going to auto upgrade everybody. Don't have time to go through everybody. Most of our rookies were normal dev anyway, but oh man, if that linebacker's back, I know they messed up the depth chart. They're probably going to put our quarterback back in, right? Stupid game, bro. I can't believe they delayed NCAA until 2024. They knew we were all getting tired of Madden. They did that shit on purpose with the delay. But let's look at the slot receivers. John mentioned that's fine. Sub linebacker, they got Aldridge back in. Here's Deion Jones. So stop it, Madden. Just stop it, man. Why do they keep doing this? Okay, now it just seems like they're touching certain positions. Okay, so everything else is fine. It just seems like the corners and the receivers, or linebackers, they messed up a little bit. But we have a big division game. Sam Darnold is starting this game. Maybe screwing us, but maybe not. Sam Darnold gets a big division win against the Titans on the road, and we just swept the Tennessee Titans. We got swept by the Jaguars. We have yet to play the Colts. We have to play them next. And what did we do with Sam Darnold in there? Oh, we just stopped Derrick Henry again like we did the first week of the season. We were up 21-7 at the half. And Sam Darnold comes in, throws damn near 300 passing yards. I think that's the most, 293, that we had all season. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Sam Darnold is going to start again. Our running game was better. Rookie tight end, 2 touchdowns. Fullback with a touchdown. Jonathan Grenard, the rookie. Arnold, field goal got blocked. Does this team get a little bit of like a Taylor Heineke effect when we put Sam Darnold in the game? We're 1 game behind. First meeting against the Colts. Can we beat the Colts on the road just like we just did the Tennessee Titans? And improve in the division standings? No, we cannot. 35-17. I may put Davis Mills back in now. I think he might give us the better chance to win. Just wanted to see what we could do with Sam Darnold. But, I mean, passing yards, yeah. But we're going back to Davis Mills now. But we're running the ball better. At least. Nico Collins is just okay. John Mechie is really having a down season. I think it's the quarterback play that's affecting the receivers, though, this season. Roman Ware, he's getting pressure at least as a rookie. Deion Jones getting an interception. Fairbairn, giving him that contract was a mistake. He waited to get paid to really show his true colors. You know, money sometimes exposes people. I think that's what's happening with Kaimi Fairbairn. But we are going to go back to Davis Mills. Sat him for a couple of games, get his head right, and get his head in the game now. And let's see if he can win us this AFC South title, win his job back. Close game against the Patriots. Put up points. Defense just gave up too many points. 31-38, we lose by 7 points. And, I mean, we could not stop the run. Could not stop the run. When can we ever stop the run? And Davis Mills came back with a vengeance. And he played actually good. Like I said, it was just a defense. Nico Collins trying to play for a new contract. John Mechie, Breven Jordan, they were okay. Offensive line was actually great. They didn't give up any sacks. Roman Ware is starting to emerge as an elite rookie pass rusher. Fairbarn. Would it be fair, Fairbarn, if I just cut you right now in the middle of the season after giving you a 3-year extension? Would it be fair, Fairbarn? Breakout defensive lineman, this has to be Roman Ware, our rookie, first round, 4th overall pick. Defensive end, just got 2 sacks. He's been crushing it. And then now that he has a depth trade scenario, he's not going to get any pressure at all. We're still only 2 games behind in the division, too. So the division is kind of low this year. And then we lose another fucking close game by a field goal, 20-17. I just can't take it anymore. I just can't. Did we make a mistake not taking quarterbacks? I mean, I think I took the right approach, trying to build a team around to set up for whatever quarterback we may get, and, build around Davis Mills. Dameon Pierce is running the rock. It's just, so first year we were balanced. Last year we were all pass. This year we're all run, right? And he didn't get any sacks. Don't think he hit the depth trait. Fairbarn makes his field goals, though. And let's see if he hit it. Maybe, got it from stopping the run. I didn't really see Dalvin Cook big numbers, but let's see what he did. Yeah, humbled his ass. Humbled his ass. Just because his name is Roman, he is not the head of the table. He is not the tribal chief. Now we have the Bears. Can we beat them in Chicago? And we can't. And this season is just lost. Season's over. Season is over. Don't know what to say. I expected bigger, a better season. Lovie Smith just may not be the coach for the job. Davis Mills just may not be the quarterback for the job. I mean, Nico Collins is balling. Yeah, we may have to transition into a new regime. Jeff Okudah has been a great signing, though. I think he has a couple of picks on the season already. This is bad, man. We're still in it, though. That's the thing. The AFC South is literally keeping us in the division. Like, it's keeping us in the playoff hunt. We have the 11-1 Miami Dolphins. Don't think we're going to beat them. Still don't think we're going to beat them, even though we just did, and I don't know why it's going to the stats. All right, this offline is just fucking up right now. I think I'm going back to online. You saw it was just highlighted on schedule, and it was showing the stats. But team schedule, we just beat them in Miami, too, 20-17. We ran the ball, shut their passing game down, scored a touchdown in the 4th quarter or 2 field goals, however you want to accumulate those 6 points. We did give up 6 sacks, and Dameon Pierce is back. He is back. Breven Jordan had a great game. Rodgers. Mechie is just having a down year. No pressure, really. Deion Jones is having a bounce-back year. I bet he's the sub linebacker 1. Move them to sub linebacker 3. I should just let them do what they want to do. Madden's going to do what it wants to do. It knows what it be doing. Right? And let me just prove this to y'all. Okay. Deion Jones is just playing great. But we're 4-9. We have the 4-9 Raiders, a game behind in the AFC South. We swept the Titans. We lost to the Colts already. And we got swept by the Jaguars. And we just got our asses kicked, handed to us on a silver platter by the Raiders, who wear black and silver. 10-38, couldn't run the ball, couldn't do anything. Got some third down conversions, got shut out in the first half. Some guy named Tony Stevens, franchise rookie quarterback. Man, had a chance to draft him, passed on him because I believed in Davis Mills. Amari Rodgers, been great. Why is all the receivers except John Mechie playing great? Who's starting? Who's in the slot? Derek Stingley with the pick. Fairbarn making his field goal. And it's just sad that the game, not the game, but the AFC South is letting me stay in it, and we're just not taking advantage of it. We're just not taking advantage of it. If we don't win this game, all right, I'm done. Lovie Smith will be fired, most likely, and we're going to have to take over. And we're going to have to find a quarterback for this team. Don't care who that injury is. And did I really predict that the winner of this division would have just 8 wins or even 7 wins? That's crazy, right? That is fucking crazy. I said I would be happy with 8 wins for the division title, and I think the Titans just won it with 8 wins or even 7 wins if they lost that last game. Goodbye, Lovie Smith. We're going to step in now and try to take over for the Texans and fix this big Houston Texans problem. Change the role. Going to be the coach. Not even John Madden can fix this. So we're going to come in. No, guys, I don't always hate coming in. I would love to win with the coach that is on the game, but that's why we play with Coach firing on, to put more pressure on us to win, and we have yet to do that. Now we have to come to Houston. I'm not checking in, coming to Houston, and we're going to try to win. Keep the same playbooks. And we're going to see how this team ranked. So we went on a losing streak, last in the division. The whole division, except us, went 7-10. The worst division in the league, and we still couldn't win. 31st in points per game, 26th in passing, 12th in rushing, so the rush got better. In the secondary, shout out to the secondary who were 11th last year in passing yards per game, moving all the way up to number 2. Jeff Okudah signing, the Nasir Adderley signing, the development of Stingley has paid off. Des King in the slot, it's working. At least we got something working on defense, but we still need to work on that stopping the run. We fixed the run. Now we got to fix the pass again. I think it's the quarterback position. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jacoby Brissett. What is going on with Jacoby Brissett? Maybe we trade or sign him. Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, both in our division. And then Saquon Barkley, Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, Drake London, Von Miller, DeMarcus Lawrence, Aaron Donald, Nate Hobbs, Teron Johnson, CJ, GJ, and Devin White, TJ Edwards, and JOK. Looking at the stats, we were 29th in offensive yards. Davis Mills is long gone. Defensive yards, we were number 4. 7th in rushing for Dameon Pierce. 31st in points scored. Nico Collins was our leading receiver. I think he probably earned himself a new contract. But Davis Mills damn sure did not. 53 sacks from the offensive line combined. But great season for Dameon Pierce. He just has to fix his damn fumbling issues. 5 touchdowns for McDonald and a touchdown for Sam Darnold. Yeah, Nico Collins was the best receiver. Breven Jordan had a good season. Rodgers only 1 touchdown. Mechie It's just a down year for him. So I think we bring back Nico Collins. I think the Amari Rogers experiment, as great as it was, probably need to get a big weapon for our next quarterback. And then offensive line, Hayden was just trash. I think we would have been better off with Titus Howard. Larry Thompson right at 10. Bad season for Kenyon Green. He's a rookie. And okay season for McKee, but bad season from the whole offensive line. Christian Harris, our leading tackler. The rookie, 5 TFLs, 2 picks. Could be defensive rookie of the year. Des King is king. Jalen Petrie. The whole secondary. Shout out to the secondary. Jonathan Grenard, 19 TFLs, 11 sacks. I didn't even peep that he was playing so well. Derek Stingley, only 1 pick, but it's not based off of all picks. Jeff Okuda, great first year with us, 4 picks for Deion Jones as the sub linebacker. 3, Dalvin Tomlinson, 19 TFLs, 3 sacks, great first season for him. And double-digit sacks, 14 TFLs for Roman Ware. Let's go. Vassell, 16 TFLs. A lot of TFLs from our defense. 2 guys going over double-digit sacks, but we have to get pressure from some other guys to help them out. Deion Jones leading the team in picks. Des King, Jeff Okuda, Aldridge, Stingley, and Arnold. Forced fumbles, we had 1 for Deion Jones, 1 for Diamond Tomlinson, 1 for Christian Harris, 1 for Jalen Petrie. We had a block for Deion Jones, a block for KJ Coleman. We had no safeties. We had no touchdowns. Kicking, Fairborn, at least he made all his extra pointers. But for the regular field goals, worst season yet. This nigga missed 9. 2 blocks, though, so he really missed 7. Still bad. Johnston, he had a punt block. What's going on with the special teams? Longest 69 and average under 50. No special teams touchdown from Jet Anderson this year. And the yearly awards MVP, I'm going to say maybe Josh Allen. Yep, Josh Allen. Coach of the year is going to go to Zach Taylor. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Stephon Diggs. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Vaughn. So the Bills are just running shit. Jonathan Grenard, 4th. Oh, man, that's amazing. 4th for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Tony Stevens. Christian Davis at number 10. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Ramon Ware. Should be a dev trait. Should go. That's why I said you can't worry about the dev trait all the time. Can't worry about the dev trait all the time. And then Aldridge, our middle linebacker, coming in at number 4. Best QB goes to Josh Allen. Running back goes to Joe Mixon. Receiver is going to go to Stephon Diggs. Offensive line is going to go to Trey Smith. D-line is going to go to Von Miller. We got Jonathan Grenard at number 3 and Ramon Ware at number 10. We finally got some pass rush. TJ Watt for linebacker. Defensive back goes to Kyle Duggar. And then we have Des King at number 9. And the best kicker goes to the GOAT, Justin Tucker. No more Fairbarn on that list. And now no more Lovie Smith. Probably no more Davis Mills. We're taking over. We have over $130 million in cap space. Gonna have a top pick. Are we like the number 1 pick? Let's look at the standings really quick. I hope there's a quarterback prospect. Number 4. We were number 3 last season. Dropped down to 4 to take our edge rusher. But now with the secondary playing really good and the running game is back. If we can just get a quarterback, maybe add a weapon at receiver, fix the passing game, stop giving up a lot of points, defense, maybe we can do something. We're 80 overall now. And it'll be the Eagles-Dolphins Super Bowl. After the Eagles, I think they just lost Jalen Hurts in this rebuild. But Pro Bowl roster, I don't think we should have anybody representing the Texans. We may have a couple of people, though. Our pass rushers could be. And Ware as a rookie, this dude, put him up to superstar. Put him up to superstar dev. Now, where the hell robbed? I would say Jonathan Grenard had a better season than Ware. But he wasn't beating Von Miller or Myles Garrett. Des King back-to-back. So we actually had a couple of Pro Bowlers. And we should have some dev trait increases because of these great individual stats, great Pro Bowl seasons. So I think Jonathan Grenard should go up superstar dev. I think our rookie left end could go up to star. I think Des King could go right back up to superstar, and then they take it right back from him. Davis Mills needs to lose that star dev. Just take it from him. Take it off my hands. And then defense, I don't see anybody offense. Ware goes up all the way from normal to superstar. Now, I thought he was going to go up to star just because he won rookie of the year, but dude went up all the way to superstar. 2 spots. What a first round pick. And a great place to start with me coming in as the head coach. Dude went up twice. So during the staff week, he went up to star dev. He was defensive rookie of the year. No, defensive rookie of the year. Made the Pro Bowl. He won the player award, defensive rookie of the year, and that sent him up to superstar dev. From normal to superstar dev in one season. Didn't even go up in season. Happened because of the Pro Bowl and the award. I love it. Where superstar already. And then Jonathan Grenard going up to superstar. 2 superstar edge rushers in 1 year. Let's go. Please let them keep the dev traits. Des King. Don't even see him. Des King, did he go up? No, he is still a star. But love seeing the goal there. Nasir Adderley went down to normal. Don't know why. Jalen Petrie still a star. Aldridge came out as a star. Harris a star. So, I mean, defense is, I think, set. I mean, if we want to move on from Deion Jones, get a left outside linebacker, I think this defense is starting to come up. And then on offense, of course, we need a quarterback and maybe a big-time receiver. And I think we'll be good there. So, congrats, Jonathan Grenard, Roman Ware. See who wins the Super Bowl, and see who's going to be our quarterback for year 4 and year 5. As the Eagles win the Super Bowl 40-28 over the Miami Dolphins, and your Super Bowl MVP is going to be Mitchell Trubisky and Josh Allen, Zach Taylor, Stephon Diggs, Von Miller. We did not win overall defensive rookie of the year, so just the AFC rookie of the year gave us that superstar dev, and then rookie quarterback Dom Everett for the 49ers. So a couple of NFC West rookies winning the overall Rookies of the Year awards. We have some upgrades. This is probably the practice squad or Jonathan Grenard and them. No, it is the practice squad. So we're going to upgrade them. And advance to actually, are we going to keep this offensive coordinator? We'll keep the defensive coordinator. We'll just keep them. We'll just keep them. We'll just keep them for now. At least for next season. So the mock draft 3 is out, and we are projected at number 4, and they have us taking a right outside linebacker, speed rusher. Don't need a speed rusher now. If this guy can play like a stand-up linebacker, maybe we take him. I do see that he does have, we don't know his zone or man coverage. So he could play that left outside linebacker role. We don't need a tackle. We don't really need a left end. We just don't need these positions. Now, Dylan Wise, 6'5", 234. To have B deep route running at that size, Dylan Wise looks like the pick. He looks like the pick. And there's another receiver. Yeah, we have to get a receiver. There's too many good receivers in this class for us to not get one. It's either going to be Sergio Tafoya or Dylan Wise. We're going to scout those receivers, and I don't see any quarterback. Oh, man, it sucks because there's this Percy guy dude right here. This linebacker looks really good. And there is no quarterbacks, ladies and gentlemen, dunkers and dunkettes. There is no quarterbacks. We better hope there's one in free agency. We'll look at the negotiations. Don't really care about the retirements right now. Man, what do we do? Because we're going to lose both our quarterbacks. I think Nico Collins, I will offer him this cheap 2-year deal, see if he takes it, and he's excited to come back. Cameron Johnston had a down year. Breven Jordan, what the hell did he want? I guess very player-friendly deal we'll give him. And we'll up the money. We have a lot of money, so might as well. Boom. We'll pay Breven Jordan. And then Davis Mills, we're not going to stand. Amari Rogers, we're going to move on from him. Roy Lopez, Sam Darnold, Winters, going to move on from all of these guys. I mean, Jet Anderson, maybe we bring him back, but not for that amount. Teagan got hurt. Unfortunate. Hanson and Morrissey just didn't pan out. So look at the retirements real quick before we advance the weeks of free agency. Big question mark at quarterback. I don't even know if anybody's going to be there in free agency. Maybe we get a veteran and then draft a quarterback the following year for like a year 5. I don't know. But we'll advance the week and see who is available. But I definitely think we are going to take a receiver that just looks to be the best position of need at the top of the board. And we get a stud receiver to pair up with John Mechie and Nico Collins and Breven Jordan. So no quarterback on our roster. We have our 2 running backs. We have Nico and John Mechie. We have Breven Jordan. We have Tunsil, Green, Whitfield, McKee, Hayden. Ware still has a superstar dev. And they robbed Jonathan Grenard. Well, at least we have one superstar defensive end. Now, regression from Tomlinson. Deion Jones regression, but still solid. Harris and Aldridge still solid. Harris, I knew they were going to knock him back down. He's just going to keep going up and down, and it hinders his development, and I hate that, man. Can't stand it. So annoying. Look at the free agents have over 135 mil. I bet it's going to be a weak free agency class. It's going to be no quarterbacks, no positions to spend money on. Of course, the best player is a damn running back, right? Davis Mills, of course, is the best quarterback on the damn market. Trey Lance is here. Jared Goff is here. I don't want to pay any of these guys big money. Sam Darnold knows the system, the team. You know what? We're going to do it. Gino. He's the only scheme fit. He's a veteran. We don't have to pay a lot of money to. Just wants $5.7 million a year. And I can get him for a year until we get our franchise quarterback. So Gino time in Houston. Don't need a running back. Could use a fullback, but, I'd love to draft him. Receiver, Brandon Cooks, another former Texan. Best available. So there's just nothing there. We're going to draft the receiver. We got our offensive lineman intact. Got our D lineman intact. Left outside linebacker, nothing there. Middle, we could sign like a Nick Bolton and then move him over to left outside linebacker, but I don't think we're going to do that. We already spent money on Jones that 1 year. Corner, we're good. Safety, we're good. We could sign a punter. I hate when I'm in a position like this where we have a lot of money, but there's nothing in free agency to spend it on. We're just going to draft and probably still not win. And it sucks. We have all this money for nothing. All these young players developing, and we're not winning. So it's like we're stuck. Punter? Do we just spend money on a punter? Why not? We got money to spend, damn it. Let's sign highest overall player, Tommy Townsend. Sign him to a 1-year deal. Lower it a little bit. And let's go get a punter. So we're targeting Geno Smith, Tommy Townsend. Get both of them. Geno time here in Houston. Let's go get them some weapons. Mock Draft 4 is available. And they have us taking the receiver. So it does change a little bit. And then we need to see which of these receivers. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take the one that has like normal dev, and then the other one's going to have hidden dev and be the better player, right? I just have that strong feeling that that's going to happen. That is going to happen. I know it is. Quarterback, is there anybody? So, I mean, there's this Kendrick Lockhart scrambler. He's projected to go first in the second round, but he's actually a round 2 to 3 talent, and there's just no talent at all in this draft at quarterback. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Worst quarterback draft class of all time that I've seen. There is this elusive back down here that looks really good that we could take in the later rounds. Just don't need them. Just don't need them. But, I mean, I will put them on the list just in case. I'm always looking for a fullback, generational, to be exact. Pass blocking is good, catching is good, but the run blocking is an F. But he has elite speed and A pass blocking. I would take him. And then receiver, we're going to take either Sergio or Tafoya. Tight end, we're good. Offensive line, we're good. Really, left outside linebacker is the only other position that I probably would think to upgrade. Put this guy on the list. Let's go look at the right side. Pass coverage. Block shedding sucks, but pursuit, tackling, zone coverage, that all looks good. For Jamil Barton, and he has elite agility, elite change of direction. He is a hell of an athlete. I would take him all day. Is there anybody, though, inside second round pick? Don't really see one. And then I guess kicker, maybe. There's no kicker. And punter. I mean, we signed Tommy Townsend, and I'm glad I did. So, looks like we're going to get a receiver and a linebacker and be done with the draft. Let's go to the draft. We do have a fifth-year option. I would expect this to be Derek Stingley, and we are going to pick it up. Took our secondary, and it doesn't even show in the interceptions. He took our secondary to number 2 when it came to passing yards. And we have another fifth-year option. This is Kenyon Green, and we are going to pick that up as well, even though offensive line had their worst year. We just want to keep that left side with him and Laramie Tunsil, who are now going to be protecting Geno Smith. So mock draft 5 is available, and this should this fucking game. Now the Bucks want to take him, right? I'm not even going to trade up to get him. I'll just take the other guy. I'll just take the other damn guy. I will take the other guy. Right? I don't got time to be playing around. Now, we could trade up. We are going to see who is the best one, and if I want to trade up, because, I mean, we're not going to be – we took a lot of draft picks last year. We don't need a lot of draft picks this year, and we only need one other position, and that is left outside linebacker. So we could trade our second-round pick and, like, a first-round pick next year. Actually, we probably need that first-round pick next year to get a quarterback. Welcome to the division, Aaron Jones and Darius Slay and Shaquille Griffin and Patrick Reichert. Welcome to the AFC South. And we are going to go to the private workouts. And we're going to do the receivers and that left outside linebacker. So Wise, he is the best player in the class too. Wise, Tafoya, and and it was the left outside linebacker. So we'll do those three guys and advance the week and get ready for the draft. Now, Dylan Wise is the best prospect, but is it worth trading up to get him? Or do we just settle for Sergio? I wish I knew their talent. Now, Wise has A, catching traffic, C, catching, B, deep route running, A, release. He ran a 4.43. He is the strongest receiver in the class, the best jumper. But when it comes to cone drill and 20-yard shuttle, he was last on his college pro day. And then looking at Sergio has C, catching traffic, but A, catching, B, deep route running, B, release. He's 21 years of age. He has elite speed, even though he only ran a 4.43. I mean, A to B awareness, A, ball carrier vision, A, catching, A, medium route, B, release, A, stiff arm. He's just as good. So I would be fine with Sergio Tafoya. And we kind of don't really need like Dylan Wise because we have the big body already and Nico Collins, who we just paid. So, you know, he goes before us, you know. But he does it like a freak. I ain't even going to cap. You know, I think I'm going to trade up. I think I'm going to trade up. I think I do like him more. We have 2 third-round picks, by the way. I think I am going to trade up for the number 1 overall pick. And it is with the Cleveland Browns. You know, we've done deals with them before, giving them Deshaun Watson. I'm going to trade pick 4, my second-round pick, and our 6th-round pick. And we're going to get the number 1 overall pick, and I'm going to take that receiver. He looks generational damn near. To be 6'5", 230, and to have those type of stats, he just looks like the best player in the draft. And we're going to get him. We've been bottom of the AFC South, you know, bottom of the AFC South every damn year. I mean, we could have got Sergio Tafoya, but I just think Dylan Wise, big target for Geno Smith. And I'm going to take him.
The New York Jets on the clock now.
98 jumping. 6'5", 234, and he has 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 87 change of direction. He was worth it. He was worth it.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are
And the Bucs are going to go the other receiver. That's what I want to see. I want to see what the Browns do. They do the left end. We're going to go to our 3rd-round pick. We don't have our 2nd-round pick anymore. But we should be able to get that linebacker that we had. Those are really the only 2 players we wanted in the draft anyway. And let's look to see if he is still available. And he actually is still available. Now, is there another pass coverage linebacker that may be a little bit better? A zone, B tackling, right? Elite agility, great speed. He has A power moves. He might actually be good. That guy might actually be good. So I am going to double check and look at Jamil Barton. The block shedding isn't there, but the A pursuit, the elite agility, elite change direction, oh yeah, I'm taking this guy. Jamil Barton, hidden dev, let's go. We got our Deion Jones replacement. And we have another 3rd-round pick. I don't know what to take now. because I only planned for the right outside linebacker. I guess we could take the other one that we were just looking at, but where will we play him is the question. Will we switch to like a 3-4 or something? I don't know. But Ryan Walton. Do we just give up on Christian Harris, who keeps losing his dev trait? This center, though, can't run block, great pass blocker, A's all across the board. Paul K. Don't think we need another young offensive lineman, though. I think we may give up on Christian Harris. It's not his fault that he's been losing the dev trait. Another pass coverage linebacker. There's a lot of pass coverage, elite agility. I'm going to take Jawan German.
The Tennessee Titans now on the clock.
Probably should have took the other guy. We needed a backup middle linebacker anyway. Now, if the other one's there, we probably will take him too. Probably gone. Yeah, he is actually gone. I just can't think of any other besides the fullback. We might as well shoot at a quarterback. Might as well take the improviser, right? Scheme fit improviser. A, throw under pressure at least. B, awareness. A, trucking. We'll take him. Nick Hoffman. Hidden dev? May just have to throw him in there. What's up with me in these late round, 4th, 5th round quarterbacks, man? We're going to go fullback with this next pick. Dan Meyer. And why was I? He had the B catching, the A pass block. He had elite speed and jumping.
The Cardinals on the clock now.
Normal dev, but should be a high overall.
Now on the clock.
Maybe take a kicker to compete with Fairbairn to kind of push him. Maybe defensive tackle, because we're not going to have Dalvin Tomlinson for a long time. Now this guy, he has no power moves at all, right? But he has great acceleration. F play rag, though. I think we can coach him up. Let's take a chance on Ramon Kemp. Usually don't take guys that have a couple of Fs, but I think we can coach him up. I really do think we can coach him up. And then with the 7th round pick, why not take a kicker? Shot at a kicker. Now, which one would we do, though? Would we take, there was a power guy, right? A, awareness, but C, accuracy. And then there was an accurate guy. Was it Kevin Kitchen? It was Kevin Kinchin. He had B's everywhere. B, awareness, B, accuracy, poor kick power. I don't think he's worth it. Rather take the guy with A, awareness, who's a power type. He has C, accuracy. And what about his kick power? It's poor. So they're both not worth the pick. So what do we do here with this final pick? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, we could take a run support. Got 8 hit power. Do we have a backup strong safety? We actually don't. So we'll go with strong safety with this pick. I mean, 8 hit power, elite strength, B awareness. I'm sold. Hidden dev. Let's go. Let's go. Don't know where we're gonna play him though. He could be the linebacker that we tried to get for. No, we got the linebacker, right? Don't know we're gonna play Charles Judge. Don't know. But that'll do it for the draft. I think trading up was the right move, especially with all those 7th-round picks and all those draft picks from the year before. Did not need to add even more rookies, on the team. So trading up those picks, keeping the 1st-round pick next year, where we could potentially find a quarterback. I mean, we did find one with hidden dev. Might have to play his ass right away over Geno Smith, and because we only have year 4 and year 5 left of this Texans realistic rebuild. But the receiver, 79 overall, I think he was the best player in the draft. He is just a freak, man. Don't think he's generational. I think he's just going to be really good. He's going to be really, really, really good. The right side linebacker, Jamil Barton, could play this year over Deion Jones if we decide to cut or trade him, who had a great season last season too. Don't get me wrong, but could get younger there. Middle linebacker, Jawan Jarman, is going to be a great depth piece. He could be in play to replace we could even go to a 3-4. I don't switch the playbooks a lot, but with Jarman, we could go to a 3-4. We got 2 linebackers. I could play the rookie we took last year and German in the middle. I would have Grenard and Roman Ware on the outside. Just don't know where we would play Christian Harris. Yeah, we'll just stay how we are. Now, Nick Hoffman, 66 overall. We signed Geno to a 1-year deal. This guy is an improviser, scheme fit. Throw power is not bad. Deep accuracy is not that bad. His accuracy is a problem. It is. But I think we have something here in Nick Hoffman. I think we might have something there. The fullback, his ratings look good. Maybe we just play him over Nick Hairston. I don't know. But he's a great utility back, has great speed on him for a fullback. And defensive tackle is just okay. And then the safety, 67, hidden dev, run support. Don't know how we're going to get him on the field. Hidden dev. Maybe trade Nasir Adderley. I don't know. Secondary has been great. And then the best player in the draft, I think it was Dylan Wise. Oh, come on, man. We traded up draft capital for a 79 overall receiver just for Sergio Tafoya to also be a 79 receiver where we could have just sat put and we could have took him. This game is playing with my emotions. This game is playing with my emotions. But it is a new era here in Houston where we will be taking over as the coach. Geno Smith and a 4th-round rookie quarterback are going to battle it out for the job. And we just got a new big target wide receiver, hopefully to turn things around. But that'll wrap it up for part 3 until the next episode.